Hello. Let's do a check-in on the various challenges that I'm doing. So, for the reading challenges that I'm doing this year, let's see, we have my 25 books for 2025, and then we have the Kindle reading challenge, and we have the astrology reading challenge. So, how are we doing? We're in April now, which is kind of scary to think about. We're already like into the fourth month of the year. So, let's see how we're doing. Can already tell you this is gonna be a little bit not the best. But some of these started maybe not in January. I think a couple of these I started maybe more like in February, March. So, it's okay. At least that's what I'm telling myself. So anyways, let's see. Let's start with the 25 books in 2025 because I think that's the first one that I decided I was going to do. So, it looks like I may have only read one book off of this list so far, but we're going to go through and check. So let's see. I'm going to hope that I can put it on the screen here, but we'll see. So, my first book on the list, we have Assassin's Apprentice. Have not started that. The Jasad Heir. Have not started that either. Let's see. Quicksilver. We did read that one, so you know. I think that's the only one on this list I've read. Let's see. A Cursed Carven Bone. Okay, that book's not out yet, so that one's fair. Let's see. Blood and Steel. I do have that, and I've been thinking about putting it on my May TBR probably. We'll see. Let's see. Children of Fallen Gods. I don't think that one's out either yet. Let me see. Oh no, that one is out. I'm dumb. This is the War of Lost Hearts. Book 2. Yeah, I have that. It's sitting on my Kindle waiting, so I really need to read that. I really like the first book. I need to prioritize that. Let's see. Heaven Official's Blessing. I have the first couple books and I've been eyeing them too, so maybe I'll get to those in the summer. Maybe I'll get to the first one at least in the summer because I'm feeling it. I'm starting to feel like it's the right time to read that. Let's see, The God in the Gummy Home. I've also been eyeing that one. Like, I don't know, I'm getting more into a reading mood, I guess, where I want to read stuff off my list. Like, the stuff on my list are starting to look more appealing, I guess, at least off of this list. Gifted and Talented. I think that one just came out, so I'm waiting for my Fairy Loot edition to come in, and then I might tackle that one. Finley Donovan Digs Her Own Grave. I need to find the audiobook for that, but I think that one's out now. If it's not out, it's out pretty soon, like out this month or something. So that one I could probably get to really soon. That one's usually fast paced too, so I bet once I get it, I'm just gonna like fly through it. Let's see. This Ravenous Fate. I read like the first sentence of that and I was into it, but that was also on my Kindle and I need to get to it. Let's see, Spark of the Everflame. I have a copy out from the library right now, so hopefully I will finally start it here in this month, potentially May. Hopefully I can get to it before I have to turn it in, but there's no promises on that. Lady of Darkness. I might have that on my Kindle as well. But yeah, that one I haven't actually even thought about it that much, so that one's probably gonna end up waiting till later in the year. Let's see, Where the Library Hides. I just got my Fairy Loot copy. Is it this blue one? I think it might be this blue one right here. That one just came in, so I am excited to read that one. I feel like I will hit that one this summer. Let's see. Twisted Game. I've been reading other dark romances, but I remember thinking this will be the one that I read. No. No, I don't know. So, we're gonna see. That one is a big maybe, but it's a dark romance too, so I might be hitting it more in fall time. It's giving me fall time vibes. We'll see. A Monsoon Rising. I definitely want to read that one too. Also maybe in the summer. We'll see. Um, Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. I actually got the audiobook on Hoopla, so I really need to get to that. Like ASAP before it's due. But I have high hopes for that one. But we'll see. I've heard good things. Throne of Glass. I actually have. I have this on my TBR for this month, and I decided to start with Assassin's Blade, so I think I'm gonna count this one done if I read this. So this one I'm going to start this month for sure. So definitely that one's gonna get done. Let's see. The Way of Kings. I have since spoken to more people, and it sounds like I need to finish Mistborn first. So that might be a whole project just to get to that, but we're gonna see. I mean, I think I have all the audiobooks of Mistborn though, so I really don't have an excuse to not get to it. But you just never know. You just never know. Okay, so then Reign and Ruin, that is on my Kindle. Just waiting, sitting and waiting. Let's see. The Seventh Veil of Salome. Yeah, the one that I'm not sure. I have that audiobook. I've almost started it a couple times, but then I'm like, no, I need to read the library audiobook, so. That one I might just throw in randomly, that even though it's not on my TBR, I might just do it anyways. The Bone Witch. I think about starting that sometimes, even though it's like spring. And that really feels like a fall-time book. It feels like a Halloween book. Because I'm pretty sure it's like necromancy. At least the title's giving necromancy. But I don't know. We'll see, because the mood is just everywhere these days. But yeah, I still have the bind up of that whole series back there. I'm also kind of thinking like I might end up liking it, and then I'm going to want to read both of them back to back. So I want to make sure I have enough time for that. Thief of Silver and Souls. I think I forgot to put this in my April TBR, but I'm actually planning to read that this month. Yeah, because it's an audiobook, so I can just probably listen to it while I'm playing Sims. That's probably what's going to happen. Because that's what it is these days. Like, whatever cozy game I'm playing, I'm probably just going to be listening to it in the background. So, we'll see. That one should be happening soon. Let's see. If We Were Villains. I don't even know where I put that copy at, honestly. It's probably on my desk. So anyway, but that one's definitely a fall time read. Like, that's Dark Academia, which I always associate with like fall and winter time. I don't go for it as much in the summertime, so we'll see. We'll see. That one's probably gonna wait a little bit longer. A Venom, Dark and Sweet. I keep forgetting that this is on this list. Like, I look at it almost every day because it's on my bookshelf out in the other room, and I see it every day. I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. But I never remember that, like, oh, it's on this list and I need to read it this year. So, I just need to put that on a TBR so I don't forget, probably. Because I don't know why. But I keep forgetting about that one. But yeah, that was the last one out of the 25 and 25 list. I managed to do that pretty fast, I would say. So anyways, let's go to Kitty's Kindle Reading Challenge. This one I have also only read one book from. But I have started two. I've started two of them, but only finished one. So, yeah, this one, let's see. Dragonburn, haven't started. Lessons in Darkness, haven't started. Dark Deception, haven't started. But honestly, a lot of these feel like full-time books to me because of the vampire themes. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll want to read vampires in the summertime. But it just all really feels like fall-time books to me. So I might be hitting this more in the fall and winter of this year. We have Unlikely Omega. I don't know. That one feels like the cover's giving me summer, but the subject is giving me fall. I don't know. I do like to read according to seasons, if you couldn't tell from what I've been saying, but we'll see. That one might be higher up on the list of, higher up in the time of year that I'm going to read it. Sooner in time, I mean. Let's see. 1970. That one's hella giving fall time. I think that one's like a lot of witches. Let's see, Of Song and Scepter. I did actually kind of start that one, and that one's very summery to me because it's like mermaids and shit. So I'm probably going to be reading that one soon. Let's see. Blessed by the Cupid Distribution System is the only one that I've actually read on this list. 1 out of 16. Demon's Reign, haven't started. New Moon, haven't started. Well, I think the full title's Prophecy Trilogy, New Moon. Haven't started. But I think it's Werewolves, which also feels fall-timey to me anyways. Claimed by the Cthulhu. That feels like it should be for this time of year. I mean, more like summertime. But maybe. That one's probably higher. Or sooner in the timeline. Let's see. Reborn a Queen. Haven't started. Feathers and Flame. Haven't started. Archangel's Kiss. I did start. That's actually the one I'm reading like right now. And so I'm intrigued so far. And we're going to see how far we get with this. But so far, I'm liking it. So that one is in progress at least. Then we have Feral. Which, yeah, werewolves and vampires just scream like fall time to me. Like, I need it to be colder. I mean, it feels really cold right now in April, but we're going to be warm as hell again starting tomorrow. So, like, I don't know. The weather is crazy right now. Let's see. And then Bite Me, vampires, that's going to be later. Let's see. And the Dragon Familiar. And that one might be summery. I mean, like, I don't know why you'd be running around with your shirt off if it was cold as shit outside, but stranger things have happened. I don't know. So anyways, the covers tell me what season to read this shit, and honestly, it'd be like that. So anyways, for the astrology reading challenge, I feel like I'm actually doing surprisingly good with this, given that I barely started it on my kickoff date that I said I was going to do. It was March 15, and I think I actually started a couple days later, but we're doing good. So, let's see. I mean, this one is 12 books, and I said I was going to do one a month. So far, I think we're on track because, let's see, the first one of Seafoam and Saltwater, that's definitely a summary book. Haven't started that one yet. Daughter of the Pirate King for the moon placement. Haven't started that one yet. Let's see, Mercury, Aries, Sea of Roses. That one's also pirates. Haven't started yet, but it's a very summary. After that, we're going to have How the King of Elfheim Learned to Hate Stories. Honestly, that might be coming up soon because that feels very correct for right now to me. Let's see. And then the Mars placement, I have Temple of Swoon, and I did start that. So that's turning out to be a fun book. And I'm currently reading it, so far so good on that. Let's see. For the Jupiter spot, I have Raybear. Haven't started that one, but it does feel summery. So probably soon. Saturn Aquarius. That placement, Red Rising. I have that on my TBR for this month. And I have the audiobook to go along with it, so I'll probably read that one fast. Assuming it doesn't piss me off an idea enough, but we'll see. So yeah, that one's also on my TBR. So I have like 2 books from this list on my TBR for April. So ideally, I'm going to be ahead on this challenge, which means I'll have time for the other challenges. But, let's see. Yes, and then the Uranus placement, but it's a backstory. I feel like I'm going to end up reading that one a little bit later in the year. It's just feels just the vibe I'm feeling. Let's see. The Neptune one, Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation. I keep looking at it and thinking like, I could knock that out pretty fast a bit, so that might be happening pretty soon too. I'm going to end up reading all the short ones really fast. And then the other ones are just going to linger probably. Let's see. Pluto, we have The Poisoner, which that one's the hella feeling like fall and winter. Let's see. True Node placement, Twisted Wonderland. I have read this one, so, you know, I think I read that in like a day. Because it's a manga. So, we starting off strong with that one. So, yeah, so like 1 out of 12 so far, but that's on time for this. And then the last one, the current placement is, I have The Lives of La Glamora, and Yeah, I've been eyeing that one though, so I might pick that one up soon. Well, we'll see how these TBRs go, because obviously the pirate stuff and the mermaid stuff is about to take priority. Probably starting in May, because let's be for real, once it gets warm, that's what I want to read: pirates and mermaids. So we'll see, but yeah, I don't know if I should be concerned or not, because so far I really have only read one book out of each challenge, and that's probably not good. But I do have some in the works from each list so far, so they're at least on the TBR. Some of them are started, so maybe we'll be making more progress soon. But that's where we are as of April. Hopefully in 4 more months I will have better news about how this challenge is going. But there we are, and we'll see how it goes from here.